What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm going to be doing an update on natural gas prices.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we caught this stop loss order, how we caught this movement to the downside, which brought us about 7% of potential losses. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you the news which was the catalyst of this movement to the downside. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point, right after this asset had a bounce out of 0.76 Fibonacci retracement level, and I pulled this tool from the swing low to swing high, because previously we completed all 5-way structure from the bottom to the top to this movement to the upside, and we completed the retracement as I thought previously, and we had this movement to the upside, and right now I have to say that it is a failed wave and we have to see lower price target. But at that moment my main assumption was that we might have another potential leg to the upside, which might bring us about 44.2% of potential profit, and it might bring us about, let me show it to you, about 7% of potential losses. And we have very good movement to the downside, and as you can see, we had a reaction, first of all reaction from 0.786 again level. We had a bounce, then the range of 0.5 acts as the range of resistance, and we broke it to the downside. And right now, as you can see, we had the reaction from the previous swing low, and we broke it with the second attempt. Right now we are forming the next swing low, and I have to say that in my technical analysis I will show you that not all of the ticker symbols are so bearish. And let's continue with the fundamental analysis. Let me show you why we have this harsh movement. So on May the 3rd on the FX Empire we can find this article that is titled "Natural Gas Forecast. Energy Traders Worry as the US Natgas demand falls." And let me quote to this: "Record extraction, warmer weather lead to lower natural gas prices. US lower 48 natural gas output hits new record high. Refinitiv predicts lower US gas demand for next week." And this shows how weak fundamentals are for the natural gas right now, and I have to say that we have to be very cautious with this type of forecasts. And on top of this news, let me show you that some gas manufacturers even halt their drilling in order to wait until the natural gas prices recover. And this also might lead to the conclusion that not so many companies can hold these quite low prices on natural gas. And that is why somewhere near we might see a trend reversal, but we have to be very cautious with the position because it might be only a bounce to the upside. So, and let's continue with the news itself. On Wednesday, natural gas prices are declining as drillers continue to extract record amounts of gas from the ground. This is occurring simultaneously with the warmer seasonal weather, which is decreasing heating demand and the closure of liquefied natural gas export plants for spare maintenance, resulting in a reduction of gas flow. And let me quote you further. "Furthermore, energy traders have observed that gas futures are being pressured due to a 5% decrease in oil, gasoline and diesel futures prices. The decrease in prices is driven by concerns about the economy as US politicians discuss ways to avoid debt default. Investors are also preparing for another US interest rate hike this week." And let me quote you further. "Meteorologists have projected that the weather in the lower 48 states will shift from colder than normal to near to warmer than normal from May 6th to 17th. Which, with the weather turning seasonally warmer. Refinitiv has forecasted the US gas demand, including exports, will decrease from 95.5 BCFD this week to 91.1 BCFD next week." And definitely this report and this forecast is quite bearish. That's why From the technical standpoint, I also don't see any chances of closest recovery. And before we dive deep into the technical analysis, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, as I mentioned in several of my previous videos, I chose the BOIL, ticker symbol BOIL, instead of natural gas spot prices and natural gas futures, because it has more volatility, and this means we have more potential profits and we have more risks on the table. And right here, as you can see, with this breakout, we pretty much eliminated this movement to the upside as the motive wave, because we cannot see the retracement that is lower than the initial bottom of the wave. But on two other ticker symbols, on natural gas spot prices, and let me show it to you right here, we didn't break this previous swing low yet. And on top of that, we didn't break the same level on the natural gas futures. And I have to say that from this perspective, these two ticker symbols right now are quite bullish, still quite bullish. But I have to say that the general retracement from this swing high, because I cannot count on this top as the top of the next wave, because on the one hand, we've broken this previous bottom, and we officially establish a new swing low from this range. On top of that, this movement to the upside is quite choppy, and it is nothing else but the corrective movement. And the only wave that was the impulsive was right here. It had a very good structure with a decent volume, and definitely if we take a closer look on this movement, and if we pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from this bottom to this top, let me show you that it perfectly hit the golden pocket range, and it had a perfect bounce to the upside. This means as long as this pivot holds, you can basically enter your position with anticipation to unload the entire structure, because if we take a closer look on this movement from this top to this bottom, this bounce, let me show it to you right here, and I also pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from the top at this time to the bottom. This movement didn't even reach the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level. This means it has an upside potential at least to hit this range. It is 1.59% and about 4.31% to this range of 0.382. And definitely it is not the best risk to reward ratio, because it has a downside potential of 3.51, especially when you put on the table the forecast, mild forecast for upcoming week. And this means that I highly recommend you not to enter any of your positions with the natural gas futures, and natural gas spot prices are also not so good, because right here this movement to the upside, and we hit the double top pattern. This is a quite bearish pattern, I have to say. And right now, as you can see, we have exactly the same bounce, but from the level below the golden pocket range, but it is still very technical. We had the bounce from, first of all, from 0.5, next one from golden pocket range, 0.5, 0.618, and the 0.786. And as long as this pivot holds, we still might consider that these prices might go higher. We still might have, this is our first wave, this entire correction is the second one, and we are attempting to break these previous swing highs in order to confirm the forming of the next wave to the upside. But I have to say that from the BOIL's perspective, we might see only a bounce, because with this breakout below this bottom, we cannot rely on this count as the correction wave, because we formed another lower lows. So my main suggestion right now, if you want to have more confirmation, just wait for the upcoming week, because we might see some kind of resolution of this price action on BOIL, and we might see some kind of new crucial levels for natural gas spot prices and natural gas futures. And then I will do another update, and we will decide what type of potential trades we might have in upcoming sessions. So I think from the technical standpoint, that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. back. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught